Hey guys, we have one big question today. What is a skin scent? So guys, I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for your support of the Scentatar channel, where we find fragrances, we discover them, we see if they really fit our collections and our personal tastes. So let's get into it. Now, many of you might have an idea of what a skin scent is. And again, this topic is objective. This is my personal opinion and my personal wisdom. I hope that helps you and that I'm sharing with you. So let's get into it, guys. What is a skin scent? A skin scent technically can be any fragrance that has very light projection. And many of us would ask, or many of us have heard the term skin scent and asked ourselves, why? Why are they popular? Why do people talk about them? Why do people like them? So, any fragrance can really be a skin scent. Any fragrance. It just has to have very light projection. Some skin scents particularly can have a skin-like smell where they enhance your natural smell, where it can smell more like a pheromone. Those fragrances usually tend to be quite a bit musky. So there's those skin scents, and there's the skin scents that really just have light projection. Skin scents usually are very non-offensive, and they're so light that they're kind of inoffensive just for that reason alone. They're not going to choke anybody out. It's going to be hard for anybody to notice them unless they give you a hug or unless they're very close to you, maybe a foot or less. So let's get into it, guys. Where did this really come from? Skin scents really came about, I think, it became more popular. It started really getting a lot of conversation about it with eccentric molecules. I don't have a bottle of eccentric molecules for you today, but I have smelled the whole line, the regular molecules and the eccentric kind of molecules that are a little bit more complex and a little bit different than the regular molecule fragrances. And that's a brand, if you didn't know. Some people can't particularly smell the notes, and some people do get a light, kind of clear fragrance that smells. There's different ones. There's ones that smell like vetiver. There's ones that smell like rose. One that smells like sandalwood. I think my favorite was 3. I think it was the vetiver, the regular molecule. But I have 3 fragrances and an honorable mention at the end to share with you, so stay tuned for that one. But 3 of them in a different price range, ones that can be still found, and they're quite good. I think they could fit a lot of our collections, or maybe your collection. So the first one I have for you today is Lucky You by Lucky Brand. Now this is a brand that's a fashion company. It's particularly, I think, famous for making their jeans. This fragrance is very light. It's very clean. It smells a little bit soapy, but it just smells clean, but it doesn't smell particularly fresh, as in like aquatic or citrusy at all, which is kind of interesting. It smells a tiny bit green, but doesn't smell very green. In a way, it reminds me of citronella, which is you can buy citronella candles and citronella oil that are repellents for mosquitoes. And it's just a natural plant smell. So it does smell like that in a way. It can kind of smell a little bit of like a natural alcohol type of smell to it. But it's very quite nice. It's kind of like mellow grasses. Or if you were to make a grass tea without any sugar and maybe with vodka or something of that nature. It's quite nice, quite easy to wear, very light off the skin. You really get a little bit of projection, maybe a foot or two in the first 30 minutes or so, and then it really becomes a skin scent where you can really only smell it from, a foot or less. It lasts a good while, 4 or 5 hours. It isn't the most natural smelling fragrance, guys. So if you're a purist, this might not be what you like, but I have some more natural smelling fragrances coming up. But in the air, it smells very refreshing, very good. I think that this is something that I wanted, something that CH212 man to resemble better. This has a very good grass kind of feel to it and smell. So guys, if you've wanted a grassy fragrance, I know there's some that have been loved and discontinued from time to time. This one's still good. It's affordable. It's easy to find. Guys, I do recommend it for the money because it's only about 20 bucks. So guys, get your nose on it. Let me know what you think. This is a fragrance that's easy to wear when maybe you don't feel like you want to wear a fragrance. Maybe you're just going shopping. Maybe you're just doing, having a cozy day where you really don't want to make any bold statements or really impress anybody, but you just want to be able to know you're smelling good and that you're put together. So guys, this one will do it. The next one I have is Les Eaux Froides by Serge Lutens. Now guys, if you don't know Serge Lutens, they're a French, I guess you really could say they're a niche brand. A lot of their fragrances are in the $150-ish range, but often you can find these at great prices. It discontinued. I got an amazing deal on this for under $50, believe it or not, and really was like 80%. So guys, this stuff smells very clean and very fresh. It doesn't smell particularly soapy, but it might smell like almost like an air freshener. But it smells very, very clean. It smells smooth. It smells slightly herbal, but not too much. Very light. It's an aromatic for sure. So it's light, it's breezy, it's airy. It has mint, which makes it very cheerful. This is one of my favorite fragrances for going out to a park, where I can, just take it easy, casual. I'm outdoors, so it's a beautiful fragrance, guys. But it is very light. You're gonna get a foot or so projection. It only lasts 4 or 5 hours really, but it's very calming and very soothing. Now, another one I would mention in the mid-level price range would be Gucci Pour Homme 2. That fragrance really doesn't project very much for me, but it's a very cozy scent with a lavender type feel. It's very smooth. It's very beautiful, a little bit spicy. It has tea. That fragrance is a beautiful skin scent, guys. Again, it's not going to offend anybody. You can wear it when you're, going to work, when you're close to people, going on a flight, when you're at the airport, or just around a group of people, maybe at a festival or something, and you're around the kind of people who are, sensitive to fragrances, or maybe it's more of a professional situation. So guys, this is a beautiful fragrance. La Eau Froide by Serge Lutens, and Gucci Pour Homme 2 is quite beautiful as well. So I'd get your nose on it if you can. So guys, I thank you for sticking around till near the end of the fragrance. I have a niche fragrance and I have the honorable mention, so don't go away. This is Musc Nobilis by Les Marvelous. I don't speak French, so but the perfumer is Kiko Mecherie. But Musc Nobilis is a very beautiful fragrance. It has quite the nice presentation on it. I was fortunate enough to find this at kind of closeout prices. I love this fragrance so much because it has a little bit almost of a lily of the valley type of smell to it, which is often a feminine note, which smells very kind of watery, kind of slightly green, slightly powdery kind of smell. But it's beautiful. It's the kind of note that's in gypsy water. I do find it to be a little bit more feminine, but this one, it really is more of a unisex fragrance, which is why I love it so much. It's clean, it's transparent, it's wispy, it's a little bit soft. It's not really powdery though. And it does have musk to it, but it's a very clean musk. It's a very transparent musk. It's not heavy in any way. So guys, this is a beautiful fragrance. I highly recommend it if you've wanted a skin scent that's beautiful, that has good sillage but doesn't project too much. It's distinguished. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. If you're looking for a niche fragrance that can be considered a skin scent, perhaps that's even more masculine and is very seductive. Tom Ford's Oud Wood is getting popular for good reason, guys. That stuff doesn't project very heavily, but boy does it leave a scent cloud behind you, that sillage when you're walking. Beautiful stuff, guys. Deep, earthy, and woody. So I would highly recommend that fragrance as well. So, now to my final honorable mention, guys. This is Mugler Cologne. Now you might be shocked. This fragrance does have some projection. Why? You might ask, why does he have this on a skin scent review? Mugler Cologne is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys. It's very clean and soapy. A lot of people compare it to a certain brand of soap, but I think it has a little bit more citrus to it. It certainly doesn't smell like cloyingly soapy or just like a chemical laundry soap or anything like that. It smells bright, green, slightly citrusy. It's simply lovely, guys. It's one of the most beautiful fragrances and best fragrances for the money. About $30 or so for, 100 ml. But guys, this fragrance honestly has light projection, but it's not really a skin scent, but it'll do the same job for you. If you want something that projects a foot or so, this one lasts about a good, 5 hours or so, and it's beautiful. It's clean. This is the type of fragrance that somebody might not think you're wearing a fragrance. They might think that you just stepped out of the shower and that you used a very high quality soap and that you're clean. And the funny thing is, you would think that that's just, a lot of people might think that's just okay, no big deal. They might say meh to you smelling soapy, but it really leaves a good impression. It's something that people associate with the hygiene, with somebody being healthy, with somebody being very well put together. So that's one reason why aquatics do so well, is because they smell clean. So this fragrance actually gets you a lot of good, attention, compliments, and it could even make you smell sexy, guys. So Mugler Cologne is very good. Again, this one and Lucky Scent, our Lucky You by Lucky Brand, are very affordable. If you want something more in the middle price range, there's fragrances like La Eau Froide, and certainly you can go all out for niche. Very special fragrances out there. You could even try eccentric molecules if you like, and see if you can smell it, see what you like. There's a lot of interesting fragrances and to explore out there. That's why the fragrance world and this experience is so wonderful. There's all kinds of fragrances for every situation, every walk of life, and maybe when you have a different attitude or feeling every day. So guys, these are beautiful fragrances. Hope one sounded particularly good to you. Let me know if you've heard of skin scents. Let me know if you like skin scents. If you own any, let me know in the comments below, guys. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to know of your experience. Again, this is original content, guys. I don't know of anybody else in the fragrance world doing this. So if you would share this, mention me to your friends, you can repost this video. I would really appreciate it. I'm still trying to grow this channel, and I'm still trying to improve my game just for you guys. So guys, this has been another review at the Scentatar channel. I'm uploading Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays too. So stay tuned for more, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know about it. So let's get to it at the Scentatar channel.